Chapter 23. The Lower Consciousness. You believe that a person being in an unconscious state has already lost his consciousness. He is merely emanating his consciousness vibrations, energy vibrations, at a different frequency. But by no means does he get away beyond the boundaries of divinity or divine consciousness. The fact that you are unable to associate with such a person anymore in no way means that divine consciousness does not feel the information of the changed energy vibrations emanating from this mortal, say in the state of a coma. It is only your level of consciousness that is losing contact with such a mortal. However, it does not mean in any way that divine consciousness severs the energy relationship with such a mortal. And some of you have chanced to either read or hear how mortals themselves, having experienced what you call a clinical death, spoke about a tunnel of light, and they saw their own material body from above, and they called this vision their souls leaving their material body. It means they were capable of even perceiving and remembering this information. How come that an unconscious man consciously remembers these visions and subsequently relates them to his associates once he regains such vibrations of his consciousness that again allow him to communicate with these associates? Were this mortal unconscious at that time, he would definitely be unable to remember any information. He would not be influenced by any energy information vibrations. Then he would not be a part of reality anymore. In this case, he would not be within the sphere of the operation of the Absolute Consciousness. He would not be within the sphere of what you call God. However, there cannot be such a sphere, but there is only the Absolute Consciousness reality. You are also unable to communicate with a much lower animal life, with insects, fish, reptiles. You do not perceive the information vibrations emitted by their consciousness at all. Therefore, you scare them and they attack you in self-defense, since the energy information vibrations emitted by your consciousness are too high and thus incomprehensible for them. Therefore, everything that does not correspond to the energy information vibrations of their own consciousness, they take for a foreign field and start defending their field, the activity field of their information energy, by attacking you. It is only due to this that you fall victim to sharks, crocodiles, lions, or even to the grass-eating elephants. You do not know how to change the energy information vibrations emitted by your own consciousness to your environment to match the frequency of the energy information vibrations emitted by the consciousness of that environment. And since the frequency of the energy information vibrations emitted by your consciousness is different in that area, therefore you do not understand the environment while you try to study it only from on the surface and in no other way deeper. This type of study will not be beneficial because all the same you do not know the energy information vibrations of the consciousness present in that environment. Meanwhile, it is a rather silly occupation to study merely the consequences of these very vibrations, that is, their actions, without perceiving the motives of these actions. Moreover, to many it causes not only pain but also a tragic outcome, even though there is no use in it either to you or to the environment. On the contrary, you are merely devoting yourselves to the study of the environment from without, while not even making an attempt to open up to the divine consciousness, and through this opening up, to raise the energy information vibrations of your consciousness to the level that you would also begin to feel the energy information vibrations of the universal consciousness that would enable you to study and know all the matter around you from within rather than from without.